Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to Movie of the World YouTube channel. So, friends, today I'm going to narrate an English movie which is USS Indian Police, Men of Courage, and it is directed by Mario Van Peebles. It was released in the year of 2016 and starring by Nicolas Cage, Tom Sizemore, Thomas Jane, Matt Lanter, and many more. The story tells the shocking true story of one of the darkest naval disasters in American history during World War II. In July 1945, the heavy cruisers USS Indian Police CA-35 is ordered on a top secret mission. Captain McVeigh and his 1,200 men crew are told to deliver a mysterious cargo to the island of Tinia in the Pacific. Even the captain doesn't know exactly what it is, only that the mission's secrecy is absolute. They set sail across the Pacific under strict order. The crew jokes, sings, and dreams about home, unaware that they are carrying parts of atomic bomb that will soon destroy Hiroshima. After successfully delivering the cargo, the ship begins its return journey towards the Philippines, sailing along through open waters. On the night of July 13, 1945, the sea is calm and the stars shines brightly. Suddenly, a Japanese submarine, I-58, commanded by Masita Hashimoto, sports the Indian police and fired six torpedoes. Two strikes the ship with devastating force. One hits the bow, another explodes near the fuel storage area, igniting massive fires. Within 12 minutes, the great warship breaks apart and sinks into the black water. Around 300 sailors die instantly. The rest, about 900 men, are thrown into the open sea with few life rafts and no radio distress call. Their nightmare has only begun. The survivors float helplessly in the vast ocean under a burning sun and freezing nights. Many have no food or fresh water. Some drink seawater and go mad from dehydration. Others are blinded by the salt. Then the sharks come. At first, a few fins circles in the distance, then one by one the sharks attacked, dragging screaming sailors underwater. The ocean turns red with blood. The men try to stay in groves, praying to survive until rescue. Captain McVeigh does everything he can to keep morale alive. Days pass with no help in sight because the mission was secret. The Navy doesn't even know the ship is missing. Hope begins to fade. Many die for exhaustion, exposure, or despair. Only the strongest, the luckiest, remain alive. After 4.5 days, an American pilot, Lieutenant Chunk Guining, flying a route patrol sports on a wild slick and figures of men waving in the sea. He immediately radios for help. Soon planes and ships rush to the scene to rescue the remaining survivors. Of the first nine of the first 1,196 men who had sailed aboard the Indian police, only 316 survive. The rest perish in the water, victims of the elements and the relentless sharks. The rescue operation shocks the world and becomes one of the most tragic chapters in US naval history. Instead of being honored, Captain McVeigh is court martialed by the Navy. He is accused of negligence of not zigzagging the ships to avoid submarines, despite evidence that he received no warning of enemy subs in the area. He is found guilty for years. McVeigh lives under the shadow of disgrace. Tormented by guilt and loss of his mane. In 1968, unable to bear the burden any longer, he takes his own life at home. Decades later, survivors and historians fight to clear his name. Even Captain Hashimoto, the former Japanese adversaries, testifies that Zagingu would not have saved the ship. In 2000, the US government finally exonerates McVeigh, recognizing him as the honorable man and leader he truly was. So, USS Indian Police Men of Courage is not just a war film, it is a haunting story of duty, sacrifice, and survival. It honors the bravery of men who endured unimaginable honors at sea and the captains who carried their memory to his grave.